This is Budget Builds. I hope that you're doing well. I recently picked up a Boston Whaler 16-foot 7-inch Classic with trailer for $800. And since the budget for this build is up to $2,500, I couldn't pass on the deal. Although it does come with a few surprises, there's nothing that I can't handle. And sticking to the theme, this will be a budget build. Let's get started. Okay, on the way home I needed to replace the trailer coupler. And there it goes. When I got home, I parked it. The next morning I woke up October 27th. Las Cruces had its earliest ever snow. And the boat is covered. And of course I had to clean the wife's windshield. Okay, so it's been about a week later and things have dried up. And I'm just looking at the hole and it looks fantastic. So the previous owner had definitely addressed the exterior of the hole. And so there's that coupler. I decided to go with the Bulldog 2-inch. I'll put those on all my trailers. Okay, right here we're missing the bow eye, which connects into the anchor well for the anchor hook. And thank God that strap's working. Here's the gunnels, and thankfully the previous owner took the rubber rails off. And I've got all that in the side yard. It's definitely going to need a new old style Boston Whaler navigation bow light with chocks. The chocks go in those two holes up front. The electrical goes down that hole there. And all that's going to have to get run along the rub rails, underneath the rub rails rather, all the way to the center console. I don't know why I'm picking this, but you know, that's what people do. They pick at things. And yeah, Norman pin needs to go in there. And there's the live well, it needs some work. It's missing the lid, which is the seat for another passenger. A cushion seat will go there with the backrest on the center console there. And yeah, it's got a rectangle anchor well, as you can see, so that's indicative of pre-1974 Boston Whalers. And there's the hole that goes all the way to the bilge in the back along the transom. So all your cables and everything going to the back of the boat will be run through there. Here's the pilot seat with the ice cooler underneath the seat. And it looks like the previous owner left us a bunch of sandpaper. And of course, that backrest is reversible. Yeah, I know everything needs to be cleaned. So, looks like the previous owner did an upgrade here. There's a couple holes that go back towards the bilge, one on each side. And he built in this platform. It's all fiberglassed in. That's basically like your fishing platform. So you can stand up there and cast for bass. There's the engine well. And the transom looks great. If you like what you watched and want to see more like this one, you can help this channel grow by clicking like, share, and subscribe, and also by enabling notifications. In doing so, you'll be notified as soon as I post the next video in this series. Also, please feel free to leave a comment. I'd like to know what you think. Now get ready for part 2, where I begin the restoration process, marking needed repairs with a black Sharpie, drilling out existing holes, cleaning up damaged areas, and sanding repair perimeters in preparation for resin and fiberglass patching. In part 2, I'll also discuss the tools and supplies that I'll be using. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Budget Builds.